go ahead and get started. If everybody can just go on mute for the time being, we'll have time for questions at the very end. But thanks so much for joining today. I'm Leah Churchia. I'm the Director of Member Services at MassBio, and with me today is my colleague Jess Souza. She's also the Director of Member Engagement at MassBio. So we just wanted to take this opportunity just to give everybody an overview of MassBio. We're going to talk about all of the benefits that are available to you so that you can make sure that you're making the most out of your MassBio membership throughout 2021. So these are just some fun pictures. MassBio is located in Kendall Square, and I know many of the companies that are members of MassBio and that are on this call today are also located in Kendall Square. So MassBio was founded back in 1985, so this is kind of a fun before and after. Over on the left is Kendall Square back in '85, and then today. So it's fun to see how much Kendall Square has evolved over these years. So what is MassBio? So our mission is to advance Massachusetts leadership in the life sciences, to grow the industry, add value to the healthcare system, and ultimately to improve patient lives. So at this point, we have close to 1,400 member companies across Massachusetts and beyond. And you can see from this little pie chart here that most of our members are in the life sciences, so companies that are actively doing drug development and research. But then we have some associate members. So many of you on this call, those are law firms, insurance companies, banks, members that aren't doing drug development and research, but are servicing the life sciences industry. And then we have our nonprofits. So those are disease foundations, hospitals, colleges, organizations like that. And one thing that I'll mention is the way it works is once a company is a member of MassBio, each individual employee is considered a member as well. So these are the sort of different offerings that we're going to talk about today. So MassBio does a lot of professional development and content-based events. We do a lot of community and networking events, savings and rewards through our EDGE program, policy and advocacy, visibility and resources through our website, and then our innovation services. So MassBio has many different types of events. One type of event that we call forums. And these are basically content-based professional development opportunities. All of our events are being held virtually via Zoom. So these events are a really great way to stay up to speed with everything that's going on in the industry, but also to do a little bit of networking as well. So you can see from these topics here that there's something for everyone. Not all of our events are science focused. We cover all of the hot trends that you're reading in the news, everything that you're, all the hot topics, industry trends, things like that. So you can see there's something on human resources, legal and regulatory, finance. So there really is something for everyone. These events take place just about every week at MassBio. So definitely take a look at these. You can visit our events page of our website to take a look at everything that we have coming up. There's no shortage of events. And as I mentioned, these take place just about every week. And these are all free and included in your membership. So definitely take a look. We encourage you to join these as well. And then aside from our forums, which are definitely, panel discussions, they're content-based, we also have just strictly networking events where there's no content. It's just an opportunity for members to mix and mingle with other MassBio members, to expand their network, meet a lot of different people within the community, make connections. So typically these events are held in person with beer and wine and food, and they're really great. But of course, right now they're still being held virtually, and they'll continue to be for the foreseeable future. But we've gotten really great feedback on them. They've been really well attended. We tried to get creative and have, you'll see some pictures here. These are from our Halloween mixer that we did back in October. Coming up, we have a trivia night. We have a St. Patrick's Day mixer. So we're trying to get creative and do all different sorts of events. Again, we'd love you guys to attend any of these as well. It's a really good networking opportunity, and it's a good way to make some quick connections. If you're willing to share your contact information, you will receive everybody else's contact information. So again, it's a really good way to make those instant connections. And then we have our premier conferences. These are on a much larger scale, and they're definitely much more content focused. So just last week, we had our policy leadership breakfast. Coming up, we have our rare disease day. Before you know it, it'll be our State of Possible conference. So we encourage you to check out these as well. We have experts from the industry speaking on all the panels, and there's just a lot of really great content at these events as well. So here's some upcoming events. We also do a town hall every Tuesday morning, which is pretty much a panel discussion with our president and a guest speaker. And then we do Make Shift Happen with Edie Stringfellow, who is our Director of Diversity and Inclusion. And you'll see here some upcoming events. So I mentioned we have virtual trivia that's coming up in February. And then in March, we have our St. Patrick's Day mixer, which is really fun, and our speed networking event. So definitely check those out, and you can register on our website if you're interested. We also have a podcast, the State of Possible podcast. That is available, I believe, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And then we have the MassBio Insider, which is our magazine that goes out once per quarter. So definitely take a look at those. And then there's sponsorship opportunities. So for many member companies that are looking to enhance their visibility and get additional exposure, there are sponsorship opportunities. So you could sponsor an event just like this that we're doing right now, one of our networking mixers, our premier conferences. There's also sponsorship opportunities through the podcast and our magazine and through our website and emails. So definitely take a look at those. And if you're interested, you can reach out to myself or Jessica, and we'd be happy to go over the sponsorship in more detail. It's a really great way to get even more exposure and get more out of your MassBio membership. And then we do a lot of policy and advocacy work at MassBio. So we have a policy team. They work closely here in Massachusetts with the legislature, as well as down in Washington. And they advocate for what we need here in Massachusetts in regard to drug pricing, transportation, COVID-19, housing. So if there are some policy initiatives that you want MassBio to focus on, certainly let us know. We're always, trying to help our members as much as possible. And then we have the MassBio Hub. So this is a business and conference center that opened up last summer. It was originally intended for members to use for their own in-person events. The space can fit up to 200 people. Obviously, people are not having 200-person events these days. However, the space is still available for smaller events. We recognize that not everything can be done virtually. So if you are looking for a space in Cambridge for a few hours, if you need to have a meeting and you're looking for a COVID compliant space, we do have it available. It's brand new, immaculately clean. Like I said, it is COVID compliant, so we've set the space up to be safe, social distancing. There's a cafe with different snacks and water and coffee, everything that you need to have a successful event. And then moving forward, once we get back to some sense of normalcy, the space is going to be available for even larger events. So whether you're having a 20-person event, a 3-person event, or a 200-person event, we do have this space available. It's located in Technology Square. So just keep this in mind as you start to make plans for later in 2021 and next year as well. So at this point, I'm going to hand it over to Jessica Souza, and she's going to talk about our visibility on our website.
Great. Thank you, Leah. So we have a lot of opportunities for member companies to gain visibility and exposure. One way is taking advantage of our news section. So on massbio.org, you'll see news. And we have MassBio news that we've posted, but also member companies can post any content that is interesting or others that you think would find informative. So for example, if you have a white paper, a research paper, a case study, press release, you can go and post this so it appears on our website. And to give you an idea, our website receives an average 70,000 unique views per month and 21,000 unique users per month. So it gives you an idea. It's very popular to take advantage of this if you are looking for that added exposure. And another opportunity is our blog, the MassBio blog. So if you have any thought leadership or educational content that you want to share, you can put together an original piece, and this will go to the news section, but it's also included in our weekly newsletter that we send out every Tuesday morning, and that's called our Insider. So if you are interested in putting together a blog, there's more information on our website. You'll see About Us, Facts, and then at the bottom of the facts page, you'll see blog, and it'll let you know how many characters, who should you contact. You can always reach out to Leah and I, and we can pass that information along to you. But if you're looking to get, more of the details, you can do that online. And then events. So as Leah went over, MassBio runs so many different programs for members to take advantage of. But if you all happen to be running your own webinar or program throughout the year, you can post your event that will appear on our online event calendar. And we'll also take your event and include it in our weekly event email. Our event emails are sent out every Friday afternoon, and they include MassBio events and also our other member company events. And to give you an idea how many emails or how many people it reaches over 14,000 opt-in subscribers. So if you are looking to spread the word about a program, make sure you post it to our calendar. And if you post it 6 weeks before the event, it will be included 6 Fridays leading up to the event. And every company has their own listing on our online membership directory. So this is just a snapshot here of another member company's directory. It's good to have a robust description about what your company does. It is keyword searchable. So if someone doesn't know the name of your company, but if you type in a word on our website, your listing will pop up. So it's a good idea after the call to go to our website, type in your company's name to see how it appears. Any edits or changes, you can let either Leah or myself know, or every company has a primary contact, and that primary contact can update these changes as well. So on here, you can also put your website that will link directly to your website, logo, social media handles, that you can make sure that you have all that information uploaded. And social media, we're very active on here. So this is a good way to not only stay up to date with what MassBio is doing, but what other companies are doing in the life science industry as a whole. There's so much going on, and this is just a good way to get some clips of what's happening to stay up to date. And so we're very active on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. We also have a private LinkedIn group that we put together during this time called MassBio Virtual Community. So you can go onto LinkedIn and you can request to join that group. And that's just a good news feed with other members. If you have questions you want to ask each other, if you have information you want to relay, you can post that into the news feed. And we have over 11,000 people in the group. And then back on that too, just a quick note, if you are posting anything on your social media handles, feel free to tag MassBio if you want to get that added exposure and visibility for your company. And another department here at MassBio is our innovation services. So MassBio, we have in our department, we have MassConnect, and this is an 8-week mentoring program that matches entrepreneurs and founders with seasoned life science professionals to help catalyze and commercialize innovation. If you are interested in our MassConnect program or learning more, again on massbio.org on our website, you'll see the resources tab, and then you'll see innovation services. And then we have our Farmer Days. Farmer Days is where we connect early stage companies developing breakthrough technologies with major biopharmaceutical companies. And last week we did our first partnering week where we had 4 major biopharmaceutical companies each day the pharmaceutical company presented on their research and development strategies, their partnering approaches, and therapeutic areas. So if you are interested in getting involved in our next Farmer Days, again, go to that area on our website under Innovation Resources, and then you can sign up to receive more. Or let Leah and I know, and we're happy to follow up as well. And then we have our Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion. Edie Stringfeld, pictured here, is our director of our ED&I, and she is here to meet with members individually to discuss your strategies, your roadblocks and goals and progress toward launching or growing your equity, diversity, and inclusion initiatives. So Edie is here to serve as a resource and to share best practices throughout the life sciences and across the industry. So take advantage of Edie. She is here to meet with our members. You can reach out to her email address here and to talk about how you can grow and launch your ED&I initiatives. And as Leah mentioned, she does monthly on Mondays a program called Make Shift Happen. And this is where she brings together the life science community for inclusive, open, and productive dialogue and networking. And she is here to help shift the mindset from ED&I being the right thing to do to a good business decision for better patient outcomes. And you can find our contact information, any of us on massbio.org. You'll see About Us, staff, and you can reach out to Edie that way, to Leah, myself, or any other staff here at MassBio. And then we have our Career Center. This is where members, if you have any job openings, you can post it to our Career Center for free, and you can also search for resumes. So our member companies have found a lot of qualified candidates by using this portal. So make sure you take advantage of that if you are looking to hire. And then we also have our, we partner with this other organization called The Partnership. And this is a job board where the organization pre-vet diverse candidates to access. You can access their database of diverse candidates. So definitely another great way to help with your ED&I initiatives at your company. If you're interested in that, please let me know. I can connect you to the partnership. Then we have our MassBio Edge Connector. We have our preferred partners, our B2B connections, and employer rewards. So preferred partners is where we increase each member's purchasing power through a joint purchasing program. Our B2B connections are our business to business connections. This is where any company that offers a service to other life science companies, and if you want to provide a discount to other MassBio members, you can list your posting on this connector. And then we have our employee rewards. This is more area traction. This is more on an individual basis. So MassBio members can receive a variety of discounts. So this is the preferred partners are part of our MassBio Edge. So we take the buying power of our 1,400 member companies and negotiated these agreements with these vendors to give all of you a discount on either lab equipment and supplies, non-scientific suppliers, and journals and subscriptions. So we save our members over $100 million a year by utilizing these different vendors. So take a look at these vendors. You can go to our website. You'll see MassBio Edge, then preferred partners. Then you can click the vendors to learn more about what they're offering. And each vendor has their own MassBio account rep. So you can reach out to them directly. You provide them your MassBio member number, and they'll get you signed up on the discounted pricing. So whenever you make a purchase, you'll save. My colleague, Steve Powell, he is a great resource. He manages all these partners. So if you have any questions or you want to, figure out ways, how can we save more? He is here to help make sure our members are saving. So we can connect you to Steve. And these are some of our employer rewards. We have over 80 different area attractions. So for example, local gyms, restaurants, Columbia Insurance Agency, Tremont Credit Union, different banks, they offer MassBio members a discount on their services. So once you go on to the employer rewards, usually there's a promo code associated with it. Then you can use it at checkout, or there's their contact information to reach out to get more info. During normal times, we usually have free tickets to the museums, the MFA, the Museum of Science, But once things start opening up more, we'll have those free tickets for members to use. So a lot of great discounts from freebies that MassBio members can take advantage of. So lastly, what to do, what to take out of this today is to create your user account. We recognize you are a member by your email domain. So like Leah mentioned in the beginning, if your company's a member, all the employees are members as well. We encourage you and your colleagues to create your own user account. This way you can set up for events, you can post news, you can take advantage of the employee rewards. You have to log into your account to see those discounts. So this takes a second. If you go to, this is massbio.org, you'll see sign in, create an account. This will then pop up. Select create an account, enter your work email address. You'll then get a verification code, enter the code, and then you can log into your account. It does not automatically sign you up for emails. Sometimes people think that, but so once you log into your account, there's two general emails that we definitely recommend you to sign up for. It's our insider, that's the newsletter we send out every Tuesday, and our event emails that we send out every Friday. So when you log in, you'll see your name on the top right-hand corner, communication preferences, and then you can see all the subscriptions. And if you want to get more specific, like we mentioned, ED&I, innovation services, you can get those emails as well. But the two most general, at least, do the insider and the events, and that's a good way to stay up to date with everything that's going on. And lastly, last slide here, at the end of the day, we are here to help change the lives of patients. And it's really cool that Massachusetts headquartered companies have developed therapies that treat patient populations of up to 264 million patients in the United States and 2 billion patients around the world. So here at MassBio, we are all truly vested in the mission. We are here to help all of you be successful. We fully support our members in the work you are doing to help improve patient lives. So please reach out to us, Leah and myself, if you have questions. We're here as a resource, like I mentioned, to help all of you be successful. Also the other contact information, Edie, Steve, who does our MassBio Edge Preferred Partners. Again, you can find all our contact information on our website as well and message us that way. So we'll open up to questions. Please unmute yourselves, ask us questions, we'll answer it. We'll leave about 2 minutes. And then after, we're gonna break you up into a smaller breakout room so you can meet some of each other. You can network for about 10 minutes. And then we'll bring you back here, and then maybe you'll have some other questions that you may have thought of when you were speaking to other members. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, and please unmute yourself if you have any questions.
Hi, my name is Helen Lyons. I work at Marathon LS. I was wondering if you were planning on offering the MassBio Ed 101 course again. A few members of our team had taken that, so I was wondering if that was in the books for this year.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Leah.
Yeah, absolutely. So MassBio Ed is our sister organization, and they offer a number of different events. Biotech 101 is one of them. So I can connect you with my colleague, Megan. She oversees all of these courses, and she can give you the timeline and the calendar of when these events are going to take place. So if you don't mind just sending me a quick message afterwards, I can certainly connect you.
Great, thank you.
And to follow up, Colleen, for all of you, a lot of great professional development events. You can also go to massbioed.org. You'll see corporate professional development, and you'll see all the upcoming courses they're doing. They're very informative. If you're new to the life science industry, I took the courses, and it's just a good way to talk the science part, the business part, and they have a variety of other courses as well that are great for you and the team.
Any other questions? All right, so if you guys are interested in doing a little bit of networking, we're just gonna have a quick 10-minute round. We're gonna break people up into smaller groups. That way you can have a better conversation with the rest of the MassBio membership. So I'm gonna go ahead and break you guys up into rooms right now. You certainly don't need to stick around, but it is a good networking opportunity. All right, happy networking. I'm sending you guys on your way.